Let us solve a problem on analysis of doubly reinforced beam. For solving the problem on the analysis of doubly reinforced beam, first we'll see the steps or the procedure what you have to follow for analysis of doubly reinforced beam. So analysis of doubly reinforced beam in the sense is what? You have to calculate the moment carrying capacity. So here what we are finding out? We are finding the moment carrying capacity. So for calculating the moment, now we will see what are the steps you have to follow. So the first step what you have to follow is you have to calculate the neutral axis depth. So what we have to calculate? We have to calculate the neutral axis depth XU. So how we can calculate the neutral axis depth XU? By equating the total compressive forces to the total tensile forces. So what are the total compressive forces? It is 0.36 FCK B into XU plus AC into FSC minus FCC. So these are the total compressive forces for a doubly reinforced beam. That is 0.36 FCK B into XU plus AC into FSC minus FCC will be equal to the total tensile forces. So what will be the total tensile forces? It will be 0.87 Fy into AST. So from this what you can do? You can find out the value of XU. So what? In the previous classes we have already discussed. Analysis in the sense is what? For a given section, that is all the data will be given. Like what are the data will be given? The breadth of the beam will be given, the effective depth of the beam will be given, the grade of the concrete will be given, and the grade of the steel will be given, the area of steel reinforcement in compression, that is the compression steel will be given, and as well as the area of the tensile steel also will be given. Okay. So if all these things are given, you have to calculate the moment carrying capacity. That is what analysis is, what we have discussed in the previous session. So now we have known all the values, like what? FCK will be given, B will be given, XU is what you have to find out, AC will be given, and here FSC and FCC are the unknowns. Fy will be given, and as well as AST will be given. Now what are the three unknowns you have here? One unknown is the XU, what we have to find it out, and the other two is FSC and FCC. So in the previous lecture we have discussed how to calculate the FSC and FCC values. So the next what you have to do is you have to calculate the FSC and FCC values. So how to calculate the FSC and FCC values we have already previously discussed. So calculate the FSC and FCC values, substitute all the values in this particular equation, and then you will get the value of XU. So after getting the value of XU, you have to calculate the XU limit. Okay, XU limit what? It depends on the grade of steel. So based on the grade of the steel, the XU limit will vary. So then what you have to do? You have to compare for the XU and XU limit, and you have to know what type of section it is, whether it is a balanced section or it is an under reinforced section or an over reinforced section. So if it is an over reinforced section, then you have to redesign. So after finding out the type of the section, so what is the main thing which we have to find out here? That is the moment. So next step what you have to do is you have to calculate the moment. So now let us calculate the moment mu. Now let us calculate the moment of resistance. So the step 2, what you have to do is calculate the moment of resistance. Calculate the moment of resistance. So how we will calculate the moment of resistance? We have already discussed previously. So we have two formulas, that is MUC and MUT. That is one in the concrete failure and other one is in the tensile failure. So out of these two moments you have to consider the minimum moment. So what is the formula for calculating MUC? It is 0.36 FCK B into XU limit into D minus 0.42 XU limit plus ASC into FSC minus FCC into D minus D dash. By using this formula you can calculate the moment of resistance in concrete failure. And now MUT can be calculated by using the equation 0.87 Fy into AST1 into D minus 0.42 XU limit plus 0.87 Fy into AST2 into D minus D dash. So by using these two equations you can calculate the moment of resistance, and a minimum value of these two should be considered as the moment of resistance for that particular section. So what will be the moment of resistance mu? The moment of resistance mu will be the minimum of MUC and MUT. So out of these two moment of resistance you have to consider the minimum value, and that will be your moment of resistance or the moment carrying capacity. Now let us solve a problem on analysis of doubly reinforced beam. So here you can see the question. So what is given in the question is asking to find out the moment of resistance. Okay, that is he is asking to find out the mu of a beam section. So the beam section is given here. So what is the given data here? What is given here? It is a beam section 230 mm wide and 460 mm effective depth. So what is the width? It is given as 230 mm. And the effective depth here it is given as 460 mm, and it is reinforced with 216 mm dia bars. So here what it is? It is 216 mm dia bars are provided in compression zone, that is they are provided as compression reinforcement. Where it is? It is in provided in as compression reinforcement, and the effective cover is given as 40 mm. That is the effective cover is how much it is? 40 mm, or the D dash. D dash will also be 40 mm, and you have 420 mm dia bars as tension reinforcement. So in the tension zone they have provided how many bars? They have provided 420 mm dia bars. So from these two, what here you can find out the value of area of the compression steel, and here you can find out the area of the tensile steel. And what are the materials used? M20 grade concrete is used, so that FCK is given, which is 20 Newton per mm square, and HYSD reinforcement of grade FE 4 and 5. That is, the value of Fy is also given, which is 4 and 5 Newton per mm square. So these are the given data. So what is asking to calculate? Is asking to calculate the moment of resistance mu. So how you will calculate the moment of resistance mu, which we have already discussed previously? What is the first step what you have to do? The first step what you have to do is, you have to find out the neutral axis depth xu. Xu has to be find it out. So for finding out the xu, what you have to do? You have to equate the total forces of compression to the total forces of the tension. So what are the total forces of compression? It will be 0.36 FCK B into XU plus what will be the 0.36 FCK B into XU plus FSC minus FCC into ASC will be equal to the total forces in tension, which is 0.87 Fy into AST. You already know the value of FCK. The value of B is given. XU is what you have to find out. FSC is not given, we have to find out. FCC is also not given, we have to find out. And ASC you can find out from this. And Fy is given, and AST also can be found out from this. Now first let us find out the FSC and the FCC values. So if it is FCC value, how we will find out? It can be found out by 0.45 FCK. We can easily find out that. So first we will find out the FSC value. So for finding out the FSC value, so what is the first step you have to do? You have to calculate the ESC value. That is the strain value is what you have to find out. So what is the formula for finding out the strain? It is 0.0035 into 1 minus d dash by XU limit. So which will be equal to 0.0035 into 1 minus d dash value is already given. What is the d dash value? It is 40 mm divided by XU limit. So how we will calculate the XU limit? What is the grade of steel? It is Fe 4 and 5. So it is 0.48 into D. So what is the D given here? The D is nothing but the effective depth, which is given as 460. So if you will solve this, you will get a value of ESC as 0.00286. So this is the ESC value what you are going to get if you solve this. So based on this strain, okay, what you have to do? You have to calculate the stress in the compression steel. That is the FSC value. So the strain, for this strain value and for the grade of concrete it is, and for this strain value and for the grade of steel it is 4.5 Newton per mm square. You have to find out the FSC value. So how to calculate the FSC value? We have discussed already in the previous sessions. So for different strain values, they are going to give the FSC values for different grades of steel. So go to the table which is given in SP16 table A. You will find a set of values for different grades of steel, the FSC values. From that you have to calculate. For suppose if it is an intermediate value, for suppose here what I got 0.00286 is an intermediate value. Now what I have to do for this FSC value? I have to go for the linear interpolation. So first let us do the linear interpolation. So how I will do the linear interpolation? Okay, this particular value, the strain value of 0.00286 lies in between 0.00276, which has a FSC value of 351.8 Newton per mm square, and so this is the unknown what we have to find out, and it lies between 0.00380, where the FSC value is 360.9 Newton per mm square. So this particular strain of 0.00286 lies between these two strains. Okay, and these two strain values were already calculated previously. In the table of form you can see that is 351.8 and 360.9. So from this what you have to do is we have to do the linear interpolation, and you have to get this particular value of the FSC, that is the X here is the FSC, that is the stress. So now first let us do the interpolation. So now let us do the interpolation. So how will do the interpolation? It will be 0.00276 minus 0.00380 divided by 0.00286 minus 0.00380 will be equal to 351.8 minus 360.9 divided by x minus 360.9. If you solve this particular equation, you will get the value of x as 353. That is, the FSC value you are going to get it as 353 Newton per mm square, or you can either calculate the FSC value from the d dash by d value also. Any way or in any method you can calculate the FSC value. So now I have calculated the FSC value based on the stress strain curves for steel reinforcement, which is given in IS 456-2000. You can either calculate it from the D by considering the d dash by d value for different grades of steel. Based on that value, you have a table which is given in SP16 table F. From that also you can calculate the FSC value. Now what we have got the FSC value. So we have known the FCC value also. What we have to do? We have to substitute all the values in the above equation what we have seen previously to find out the neutral axis depth. So now substitute the values. So 0.36 FCK B into XU plus ASC into FSC minus FCC is equal to 0.87 FY into AST. Now I am going to substitute all the values. 0.36 into FCK. What is FCK? It is 20. And what is B? It is 230. And XU is what you have to calculate. Plus ASC. ASC how you will calculate? You have how many number of bars? 2 number of bars. What is the diameter? It is 16. So N into pi D square by 4. That is 2. N is the number of bars. 2 into pi into D. D is 16 square divided by 4. Okay. Into FSC. FSC we have calculated right now. How much it is? 353. Minus FCC. What is FCC? It is 0.45 into FCK. So what is FCK? It is 20 is equal to 0.87 into FY. What is FY given? It is 415 into AST. AST you can calculate it from here. The formula is N into pi D square by 4. So what are the number of bars here? 4 into pi D square. What is the diameter of each bar? It is 20. Pi D square by 4. So by substituting all these values, you can calculate the value of XU, which you will get 190.33 mm. So this is the value of XU what you are going to get after solving this particular equation. So what is the next thing what you have to do? You have to calculate the XU limit. So how will calculate the XU limit? Based on the grade of the steel. So for Fe 415, what is the XU limit formula? It is 0.48 D. So what is D here? D here is nothing but the effective depth. So 0.48 into what is the effective depth here? The effective depth is 460 mm. So 460 will give you a value of 220.8 mm. So from this, what you can say that XU is less than XU limit. So if XU is less than XU limit, then what type of section it is? This is an under reinforced section. Okay, so now we have seen, we have got the value of the neutral axis depth and also the limiting neutral axis depth, and we have known what type of section it is. So this is a under reinforced section. So what is the next step what you have to do? We have to calculate the moment of resistance. Okay, so we are going to calculate MUC as well as MUT, and the minimum of both is considered as the moment of resistance. So now let us calculate the moment of resistance. So now let us calculate the moment of resistance MU. MUC is equal to 0.36 FCK B into XU. Why I am considering XU here? What is the type of section what you have got? The type of section what we have got here is an under reinforced section. So if it is an under reinforced section, then what XU will be? XU itself. So B into XU into D minus 0.42 XU plus ASC into FSC minus FCC into D minus D dash. So this is the equation. So substitute all the values here. It is 0.36 into what is FCK? It is 20. And what is B? B is 230. And XU, what is the value of XU we have calculated? It is 190.33 into what is D? D here is 460 minus 0.42 into XU. What is the value of XU? It is 190.33 into ASC. What is the value of ASC? It is 402. If you calculate, you will get mm square into FSC. How much is the FSC you got? 533 minus FCC. FCC is 0.45 into FCK, which is 20 into D. What is D? It is 460 minus D dash. What is the value of D dash? It is 40. So if you will substitute all the values here, you will get a value of MUC as 177.87 into 10 to the power of 6. Let us calculate the moment of resistance with respect to tensile failure. So it will be 0.87 Fy into AST into D minus 0.42 XU plus 0.87 Fy into AST into D minus D dash. So substitute all the values here. 0.87 and Fy is 415 into AST. What is the value of AST? It is 1256 mm square into D is 460 minus 0.40 into XU is 190.33 plus 0.87 into Fy. Fy is 415 and AST is 1256 mm square into D is 460 minus D dash. What is the value of D dash? It is 40. So if you will solve this, you will get a value of MUT is equal to 362.80 into 10 to the power of 6. So now we have got two values, that is MUC and MUT. So what will be the moment? The moment will be minimum of MUC. MU is equal to minimum of MUC and MUT. So what is the minimum value in both this? The minimum value is MU is equal to MUC, which is 177.87 into 10 to the power of 6 kilonewton meter. So the moment of resistance of this particular section will be equal to MUC.